A very good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. ADB and Sri Lanka discuss new initiatives for booming tourism sector. Fifth round of bilateral talks between Australia and Sri Lanka to be held in April. News in detail. Sri Lanka's booming tourism sector was the focus of discussions between the Secretary to the President Dr. Nandika Sanat Kumar Nayaka and representatives of the Asian Development Bank at the Presidential Secretariat yesterday. ADB officials emphasized the rapid growth of tourism in the country and shared details of upcoming projects aimed at further developing the sector. Key topics included the establishment of new tourist zones and the involvement of government institutions in implementing future plans. The ADB delegation, led by Country Operations Head Cholpon Mambetuwa, expressed satisfaction with the current government's policies and the progress achieved in enhancing tourism. The meeting was also attended by representatives from the Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority and the Sri Lanka Tourism Promotion Bureau, signalling the collaborative efforts to propel the industry forward. Minister of Health and Mass Media Dr. Nalinda Jayatissa said that the fifth round of bilateral talks between high-level officials of the Australian government and Sri Lankan government will be held in Canberra in April. The minister said this speaking at the Australia Day celebration held at the Australian High Commission in Colombo recently.
The bilateral ties between Sri Lanka and Australia have been renewed and have continued to grow in strength and substance, covering extensive areas of mutual interest, particularly in the political, economic, education, defense, social, and cultural spheres throughout joint endeavors. Regular engagement remains one of the driving forces that continues to enhance ties between our countries at bilateral, multilateral, and regional levels. I am pleased to note that the fifth round of senior officials talks and related meetings between the two countries are scheduled to be held in Canberra in April this year. Rich people-to-people contacts between our countries is one of the most important highlights of our bilateral relations. Australia is home for over 170,000 overseas Sri Lankans. We are pleased to note the important contribution the Sri Lankan community in Australia continue to make to Australia. Education plays a significant role in the bilateral relationship, whilst a significant number of students from Sri Lanka are studying in Australia. The Australian Awards program has proved invaluable educational opportunities to Sri Lankan public and private sector over the years.
Speaking at the event, Australian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka, Paul Stevens, said that the Australian government will provide hydrographic equipment to the Sri Lankan Navy in the course of the next month. He said the equipment will strengthen Sri Lanka's sovereign capability to map its ocean floor and predict its national interest in the maritime domain.
Australia has a long-term interest in seeing a stable and prosperous Sri Lanka where the benefits of development and growth reach all Sri Lankans. This was evident through Australia's gifting in December last year of a Beechcraft King Air 350 maritime surveillance aircraft to the Sri Lanka Air Force. This aircraft will strengthen Sri Lanka's ability to monitor and safeguard its maritime domain, helping to combat a range of transnational crimes and enhance Sri Lanka's sovereignty. Australia will follow this up with the gifting of hydrographic equipment to Sri Lanka Navy in the course of the next month, strengthening Sri Lanka's sovereign capability to map its ocean floor and protect its national interests in the maritime domain. The new Sri Lankan government has an ambitious program to improve the lives of all Sri Lankans, and my message to you is that in Australia, you have a partner you can count on. All Australia wants is for Sri Lanka to succeed as a stable, resilient, and prosperous Indian Ocean neighbour. Throughout 2025, Australia will continue to work with the Sri Lankan government at all levels, business, civil society, community organisations, and other local partners to drive sustainable growth and deliver equitable opportunities for all Sri Lankans. Realising the potential in our trade and investment partnership would also help deliver opportunities to Sri Lankans. Australia sees tremendous room for growth in areas such as mining, resources, energy, education, and tourism.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after the short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. The Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau is gearing up to enhance job opportunities for Sri Lankans in Japan. Bureau Chairman Kosala Wickramasinghe met with IM Japan Chairman Kanamori Hitoshi to discuss expanding recruitment programs and creating a dedicated training pool for nursing jobs in Japan. During the meeting, both sides reviewed progress in the existing job recruitment process and explored opening up opportunities in additional sectors. Hitoshi praised Sri Lanka's recruitment system and assured steps would be taken to increase employment prospects for Sri Lankans. The meeting held at the Bureau's headquarters was attended by senior officials from both organizations, including IM Japan's Managing Director Masanobu Komiya and General Manager of the Colombo office Hideti Tamura. NDB Bank has officially launched TradeLink, a revolutionary in-house developed platform designed to transform supply chain finance in Sri Lanka. This innovative solution reaffirms NDB's leadership in digital banking and strengthens its commitment to empowering Sri Lankan corporates and SMEs and their channel partners. TradeLink is fully digital, offering business 24/7 access to real-time funding, tackling liquidity challenges with ease. Tailored to meet Sri Lanka's unique market needs, it has already earned national recognition, winning the prestigious National Best Quality Software Award. By enhancing supply chain visibility and enabling seamless collaboration, TradeLink assures that businesses have the working capital need to seize growth opportunities without delays. With this launch, NDB Bank continues to position itself at the forefront of Sri Lanka's digital economy, reinforcing its role as a key enabler of innovation and business growth. Recognized as Sri Lanka's best bank for corporates in 2024, NDB is leading the way in reshaping the future of financial solutions. T-Brand, a prominent name in the fashion industry, is making waves with the grand opening of its newest wholesale showroom and office space in Kadawata. The state-of-the-art facility, located opposite to the new express bus stand in Kadawata, will officially open its doors on January 30th. The milestone reflects brand's dedication to high-quality fashion and premium customer service. The grand ceremony will be attended by notable guests including Sunet Chitrananda, Gaminda Priyaviraj, Samare, Kavi Wickramasinghe and Pradeep Ramavikrama, emphasizing the event's significance in Sri Lanka's fashion industry. Managing Director Thiroshan Upendra shared his vision for the new venture, highlighting its role in strengthening T-Brand's market presence while maintaining its hallmark of excellence and style. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with the stock updates. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a mixed note today. The all-share price index gained by 7.52 to close at 17,122.73 and the S&P SL20 dropped by 12.03 to close at 5,114.35. The turnover was over 5.1 billion rupees and over 197 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all we have for tonight. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Have a great weekend. Take care. Good night.